And we are live. How are you doing, Greg?
Hungry, bro.
Hungry? You're eating shit mushrooms.
Yeah.
But anyway, we have
Shiitake.
shiitake. Is it
Sounds
French?
that sounds Japanese.
There we go. We got
Hello?
Bourbon House in the house. How you guys
Trying to
doing?
make sure I can hear you. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
No.
I feel like I'm in the Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Okay. I can't hear you guys. I don't know why.
Oh,
Can
well,
you?
I can. Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear us?
I can hear
Yep.
you. Can you hear me?
Huh. I
Huh.
hate technology.
Can you hear me chewing?
We can do the whole interview like this.
Really.
We can do-
Didn't that happen to one of the guests that we had on?
Yeah, it actually did.
Any suggestions what I need to do right now?
Hold on. Naomi, hold on.
Hang on. No.
If you go into settings, you can go to audio
Okay,
and
I'll
speaker.
try.
I don't know how to help
Audio.
though, because Naomi.
Hi.
Hi.
It only has one setting, and that's for my microphone.
That's weird.
So I don't know. I don't know why this is happening.
Audio.
I'm not surprised that it's happening. Things like this always happen to me.
Should be under speaker. Greg.
Go.
Hello. I'm glad
Hello.
you're all
Hello.
here.
Hello.
Speaker.
That's weird. It's like she should be.
I don't
able to
have
fly.
that. I don't know why I don't have that, but all I have is camera and audio under settings, and I can only adjust my microphone
Huh.
or my camera.
Audio, mic.
I don't know why I can't hear. Maybe, hang on a second. No.
It's live, folks. This shit happens. Hello, everyone in the chat.
Well, this is frustrating. I'm sorry.
Could we try taking you off and bringing you back
Okay.
on again?
All right. I'll be right back.
Okay. This happens, guys. It's live. Bourbon House must be haunted. This house is haunted because last week they weren't able to make it. This week there's audio
The
problems.
leather face pillow.
We are working on making it work, guys. But before then, I'd like to announce that next week we have Silent Theory on the show. And then after that, we just had a nice conversation with Jimmy Madden. He is incredible. And he's going to be on the show on October 10th, not the week after that. But the week after Silent Theory, we have Justin Sanford of Neverwake to announce Sleepwalker's Ball. And let's see if they can hear us now. Like the old Verizon ad. Let's try this. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
What up?
Oh, good.
Yay!
We have success.
Sorry
This
about that. Oh,
I thought the Bourbon House was haunted because last week you couldn't make it.
I know.
This week there's no
And then
audio.
you couldn't figure out
know.
the sound.
I feel haunted. That every time we try to do technology things.
Oh, it's perfectly fine. We are professionals somewhat, so we are able to make the show keep it rolling. How are you guys doing besides the technology issue?
We're good now.
Great.
So you guys are working on releasing 5 singles throughout the year, correct?
Yes.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about the 2 singles you have released and the one that's coming out?
Mm-hmm.
We can start with Resonate if you guys want. You can talk about each one in order.
Sure.
All right. Well, Resonate is a kind of a tribute to the old rock and roll songs of the 60s, like, you know, the Rolling Stones songs. They're just kind of rocking right along. Just a fun song. And that was the goal there. We didn't try to overthink anything. And I liked some of the chord voicings and the open G tuning, so that's really what we were experimenting with there. And so I think we just made kind of a fun song. And every song that we're releasing from here until Christmas, it has a totally different sound, totally different flavor. So it'll give you a really good idea of what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And how about Out for Blood? Out for Blood was wasn't it shot in a like an old cathedral, you said?
Yeah, it's shot in a it's the oldest Estonian church in America. And it's like in the woods. It's the coolest thing when you're driving up to it. It's abandoned and it's only like half an hour from our house, which is super cool. We didn't even know it was there.
Damn.
Yeah. So Out for Blood is like, showing Bourbon House's kind of darker side, I guess.
How did you guys discover this old church?
I think I Googled it. Yeah, I just Googled like abandoned church, Wisconsin. That's what I wanted to find. I had this vision of it, and I don't think I imagined that it would look that cool though.
See, churches are amazing for like rock music and stuff
Mhm.
because there's out here near me, about an hour from here, there's a old church that they turned into a concert venue.
Ooh,
Yeah.
very nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw Guar there, and that was, let's just say, quite interesting. They did things with a preacher that you shouldn't. But anyway. So you guys just shot a new music video.
We did.
Yeah. That's coming out when? September 30th?
The song's coming out September 30th. It's called High Road Gypsy.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a Janis Joplin-y inspired song. And yeah, we went all the way down to Route 66 for that.
Yeah, we just came back from Lebanon, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
So we just got back late last night. So
Missouri is a beautiful state.
It is. Yeah, it really is. A lot of history.
I got a friend that lives in Springfield, Missouri. No, there's not yellow people there. You don't have the Simpsons and shit walking around. But he lives in Springfield.
Is the Simpsons Springfield, Missouri, or Illinois?
I don't know because there is a Springfield in damn near every state.
Right. Yeah.
There's a Springfield, Missouri, Springfield, Ohio, Springfield. I don't. There's probably even.
Yeah.
There's probably even a Springfield in Germany, but it's called Springenfeld or whatever. So, are you guys building up for a new album? Is that what your goal is with the songs?
Yeah, we have everything recorded already for it would be our fourth album to come out in early next year, 2023, probably February. Yeah, kind of what we're thinking.
Sweet. I can't wait to hear that because I've been listening to you guys ever since hearing about you, and you guys fucking rock. If anybody wants to check these guys out, they're on Spotify. You're on everything.
Yeah, we're everywhere.
YouTube. You're just not on Twitch.
No.
We wouldn't get anything done.
Oh my God, there's so many things. It's crazy.
There's so many people switching to Twitch now. It's freaking crazy. I've thought about it. Like everybody's on it.
I don't really know much about Twitch. I'm sure if I did look into it, I'd eventually end up setting it up for us. Probably.
People play video games on there a lot, but now podcasters are on there.
Oh, cool.
People get paid to play video games. Could you imagine the life? That'd be, yeah.
I wish I had that life.
I mean,
I'd quit my job any day.
I mean, people make money for weird reasons, though. You've got women out there making money off their bathwater, for goodness sakes. Like, how do I get that gig? I want to sell my toenail clippings or something.
Yeah.
So what do you guys like to do other than music? Like, let's hear about your hobbies and stuff. Let's learn about Bourbon House as people.
Sure. I'll start. Yeah. I'm a yogi for sure. I do a lot of yoga. Very into taking care of, mind, body, soul. That's probably what I do most besides music. The music takes up a lot of what we're doing for sure. And we're managing ourselves and kind of pushing ourselves to do all this stuff. So it's definitely a lot of work. The yoga comes in very handy for me.
Yeah, especially with all the stress from managing, because I can only imagine how hard it is to handle all of your own stuff. But I bet you it's also very freeing because you guys get to pick what you guys do and when you do it.
Yes, 100%.
See, I had a friend, he managed himself, and I don't know how anybody does it because he not only manages being a guitarist for a friend of his, but he also has his own band. He does his own tours. I'm like, how the hell do you find time?
Yeah, finding time is one of the hardest things about it.
Like Bruce Dickinson of Iron Maiden, he handles all his own shit from what I've heard. And he's also a fencer and does all kinds. I don't know how you guys find time other than music. Like,
they make it.
Yeah.
How do you do yoga on the in those small hotel rooms and shit? Like,
oh yeah,
it's gotta be tough.
Well, I'm a small person, so I can usually figure it out, I guess.
That's fucking awesome. I've always wanted.
He froze.
It's okay.
Oh, nice.
That's what he's wanted. No.
It happens. I tried getting into yoga. I really did. And I don't know what my deal is. Like, I just can't do downward dog. I end up I end up doing everything
takes time.
I do everything but a dog. Like I'm more like a paralyzed turtle. Like that's like,
I used to do yoga as well.
Like,
yeah.
Like,
that's
it's
nice.
Intense.
It is
intense.
It's freaking nuts. Like they had me at like breathing. I'm able to do this, and then like go down, touch your toes, and kiss your own ass. I can't do all that. I don't flex that way.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
like I can't do it.
But you would be able to if you kept doing it. That's how it works. It's a practice.
So do you do yoga too, or you got your own thing going on?
I do a little bit. I like to stretch out and make sure that I'm in good shape and feeling good, and make sure I don't have aches and pains. And I like to walk around in the woods, and I like fresh air, and I like staying on my feet. So that's kind of how I stay in shape. I don't try to do anything too strenuous.
Mm-hmm.
See, I love nature too. Like you're my kind of people. You can go out in the woods and then you could do all your yoga.
Yeah.
I don't know all the moves, but I think I just started off on the extreme level because the video started off the dude's on his head. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I'm like, whoa, buddy, take me to dinner.
Yeah,
first
you need a beginner class.
Like that'll really wear you out. You walk in there, there's people walking around with their heads like practically up their own ass. I don't know how they do. It's awesome. The yoga actually helps with your back and like it helps
so many things. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there's the yoga program I do. Was doing. I need to start doing it again. Is a DDP yoga. I don't know if you guys heard of it.
No.
Professional wrestler Diamond Dallas Page came out with his own yoga program.
Oh.
And his yoga. It's on drugs, I guess. I don't know because I was watching some of his testimonies and there was this dude like was told he'd never walk again and shit, and he was real heavy. And then the next video he's fucking running a marathon and shit. Ooh. I don't know what's
That's
in this.
Awesome.
I don't know what's in this yoga, but it's probably aspirin. I don't. Like that can't be the same guy. But yeah, like, is there any kind of music you guys listen to that nobody would expect? Because you guys have more of like the older like style sound. Is there any like modern bands that you guys really enjoy?
Yeah, that's our sound. That's just kind of what we're good at writing together. But we're so interested in writing like different stuff too. So that's why you're kind of getting a taste of all of the different styles that we do want to do, even though it sounds, it'll still sound like us and it's still in that like old school kind of bluesy rock thing. But I was just listening to Marcus King, who's amazing. We love Dirty Honey, Rival Sons.
Rival Sons are good.
Yeah.
Dirty Honey's good too. If you haven't heard of them, go check them out.
Absolutely. Dirty Honey.
Dirty Honey.
Okay. I'll put that on the list.
Mm-hmm.
You guys listen to Red Sun Rising at all? They're from around where I live.
I've heard of them. I'd have to like go back and listen and realize, you know, which songs are theirs. But yeah, I remember thinking that they were good when I heard them.
They put on a hell of a show.
Nice.
They're good. They're good. But yeah, there's a lot of good modern bands. But you saying you're doing different types of music. All I'm imagining is like the next Bourbon House record, death metal. No. Let's just hit them right where it hurts.
Right. I don't think I could. That's not something that's in my wheelhouse for sure.
See, it's weird because I kind of like wrote music with my cousin and shit. And every time we wrote stuff, it typically didn't sound like the music that we listened to because it's not the style that we can write.
Right. Yeah. You have to kind of, you know, stick to what you can do well.
Yeah, and that's why I like talking to bands about different music they listen to, because a lot of them's like, yeah, we write blues, but we love metal or we love punk or we love.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's just what's in your wheelhouse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's good to be inspired by everything. And then you can like put some elements that, you know, inspire you from every genre into your own genre.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how it works for us anyway.
So what band got you guys into the music you listen to? Like what band got you guys into the passion that you have of music right now? Is there one particular band or is there a whole list?
Oh, it's a pretty big list, but you know, obviously like Zeppelin's on there.
Yeah, I guess early on the bands that I really got into were Led Zeppelin, Aerosmith, Alice Cooper.
Fuck yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Alice Cooper, who's that chick?
Yeah.
You can say that about a lot of them now, I think.
Alice Cooper, Dee Snider.
Uh-huh.
We love Alice on this show, so you're
great.
He's amazing. He's actually one of the nicest people too.
He's super humble, absolutely.
Such a nice guy. His entire family's that way though.
Awesome.
Like fucking great people. So you guys got a tour coming up, or you guys planning that next year?
That's kind of a next year thing. For now, we're going to focus on some Midwest shows, just kind of stay around our area just because of all of the music videos and, you know, all the releases that we're doing up until the end of the year. And then it's Christmas and it's family time. So 2023 is when we're really looking into getting into some bigger tours. Some more tours.
So any plans of doing like any international tours?
100%. We plan to go
everywhere.
Any
places that you want to go? Like, it's a thing on your list.
Yeah, literally everywhere is on the list. Yeah, we want to go everywhere. We'd love to go to Europe though. We'd love to do a UK thing as well. Canada, I'm Canadian. I'd love to get there to play there. Australia.
Yes.
That'd be sweet.
Drax over here waiting. He's
waiting for it. When is she gonna say it? Yeah, we love traveling and we just, yes.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I live in Germany.
Oh, do you? Wonderful. Yeah, and yeah, all of you. Where are you guys?
I'm actually from Australia, so it's like 2:20 in the morning here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I stay up really late for this. Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm from Ohio. I live about an hour and 20 minutes from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and about an hour from Columbus.
Okay, nice.
So I live like in the middle of big cities, but not quite in a big city.
That's the way to do it. Yeah, we're near like Milwaukee, and we're close to Minneapolis, and we're not too far from Chicago. So it's nice. We're not like right in a huge city either.
Whenever I think of Milwaukee, I always think of Wayne's World.
Yeah.
The scene,
Yep. That's my favorite movie.
that scene where they meet Alice Cooper, and he's like,
Yes.
"It's actually Milwaukee."
Milwaukee. Yeah.
It means the Great
Yeah.
Land.
Yeah, that's my favorite movie. And
Is that why it's your favorite movie?
Definitely. No, but the first time I went to Milwaukee, I was like, Milwaukee for sure.
Does this guy know how to party or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's crazy is he's actually like that. So if
Mhm.
anybody meets Alice, that's what this man's like.
Yeah.
Right.
So what's your dream gig? Like, who do you guys want to open for and tour with?
I'll let you do that one.
That's a tough call. There are a lot of legacy bands that we'd love to tour with, just to learn from them.
Mhm.
Bands that have been doing it for 40 or 50 years. Aerosmith and Pink Floyd, Roger Waters, those guys would be awesome to hang out with. AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, and then newer bands that would be fun to tour with: Joyous Wolf, Dirty Honey, The Pretty Reckless,
Rival Sons.
Yeah. So it's a pretty long list.
Yeah.
Joyous Wolf is fucking nuts.
Yeah, their stage presence is very entertaining for sure.
Tom had me do a couple of their shows like before the pandemic, and the first time I saw them, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, if you ever watch these guys,
He's just like randomly doing handstands, like
yeah.
yeah.
The fucking singer will separate, Nick Reese will separate the crowd and then do backflips and handstands and shit while performing.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
that's cool.
That dude's got to do more than just yoga. Let me tell you.
Oh, for sure.
Like, he is nuts. I love it though.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's fucking awesome. He actually opened for Fozzy one time. That was a very weird gig. If you don't know who Fozzy is, it's Chris Jericho of WWE and AEW's band. It's nuts. Sorry, my topics are all over the place. So enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride.
I am. I totally am.
See, with this show, we like to tell people that we're not really an interview. We'll ask you questions and then we'll trail off.
Yeah, these are my favorite ones to do. I don't know about you, but when they're like, and it's typically been that way, honestly. Every time we do an interview, we haven't had any people who are like, I don't know, super professional, I guess.
I think
that
it's
sounds
weird.
bad.
Well, really dry. We've had a few interviewers who are very dry and kind of boring and
The generic questions.
very generic and very low key.
The same stuff.
Yeah. It's nice to just have a conversation.
Yeah, a lot of them lately are really fun though. Good people to meet.
I think the copy and paste questions are like, we want this to be fun for everyone. Like, we don't want to be like, we want to break down the wall of the awkwardness. Fuck that.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
That is true.
Let's be honest. Right before any interview, meeting the person for the first time, it's fucking awkward as shit for the first few minutes because you don't know what that person likes. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, working with Tom, I mean, Tom knows so many cool people. So we've been, lucky to not have that really happen to us so much.
I love Tom. And I'll tell you what I tell any guest that's been on the show. Well, not all of them, because some of them have been kind of lame. But you guys are always welcome on this show.
Cool.
Because we love talking. We love talking to people.
Yeah.
What is the strangest question you guys gotten so far?
Strangest question?
Huh. I wish we got more strange questions.
Yeah, there aren't too many.
A lot of times it's the same.
We can get there.
Yeah, we will.
Be careful what you wish for. We had Ryan Roxy of Alice Cooper on here, and we asked him what the weirdest porn he watched. So we can, we can get there.
I don't know about that. That's so funny.
He thought it was too. He messaged me. He's like, that was hilarious. He's like, I never had anybody in my years of doing this.
No.
Well, in my
We're
defense,
professionals at what we do, so there we go.
in my defense, though, we already knew him beforehand. It's not like
Sure.
we asked a complete stranger. Like we knew.
Oh,
You guys just,
did you see that ninja cat?
you guys just did a magic trick. I just saw a damn cat fly through
She
the
jumped
screen.
from the window. Yeah, she's pretty agile, that one.
I'm a ninja cat.
I'm happy you caught that.
But that is just crazy. Speaking of ninja cats, you guys like old kung fu movies?
Have you seen Kung Pao?
Enter the Fist, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's such a great film. They were supposed
Yeah.
to do a sequel, but they never did.
I know. I don't know how well it did, I guess. Maybe is why they didn't do a sequel. That kind of humor is not for everyone, I don't think.
Well, speaking of kung fu movies, we just reviewed one on our podcast, Velocipaster. Have you guys seen that one?
Nope.
No.
It's about this.
Velocipaster.
Buckle the fuck up because this shit's crazy.
Can I guess what it is?
In this movie.
Yeah, you can guess what it is.
It's a velociraptor that's also a pastor?
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think of it like the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, Incredible Hulk meets a Jackie Chan movie and a superhero film.
Yeah.
It's about this preacher who falls in love with a prostitute. Keep listening. He ends up getting cut on the hand by this tooth of a velociraptor, and now every time he gets angry, he turns into one. Well, him and this former prostitute, because she retires and he retires from the ministry. Him and this former prostitute are fighting these ninjas that are also religious, but trying to turn people into drug addicts so that they go to rehab, which is an all Christian rehab. So this velociraptor preacher is trying to stop these guys with his crime-fighting former prostitute partner. We're not making this up either. Like
It's one of my yeah, there we go.
We're not.
You don't need CGI for that shit, man. You just need a suit, somebody in it, and that's just a really good B-rated horror.
Brilliant.
Oh my god, that's funny.
And they're doing a sequel as well.
Yeah,
They are
Velocipaster too.
nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
it needs one.
Yeah, well, how it ended.
We like to review movies nobody else wants to watch, I guess.
Never even heard of it
we
before.
did. What did we do? The Alice in Wonderland one, the 1933 version.
Have you guys seen that 1933 Alice in Wonderland?
What do you mean? Is that no? I don't
That's
think
like-
so.
It's
That
the,
It's the second,
third or second.
third or second live action Alice in Wonderland ever.
Is it creepy?
Yes.
Fucking nightmare fuel.
I have to watch it with the house lights on.
Ooh.
Like it is nuts. Let's see if I could get a picture of it because there's some crazy shit that goes on in this movie. Here it is. Here's our promotional photo that we had. Like,
Oh, what is that thing? What's that?
which one? Because there's a lot of them.
On the far right. Oh my god! But then those ones too.
That's Humpty Dumpty, and then on the bottom left is what's their name? Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
We also watched a movie. It's a horror movie, kind of called Evil Bong.
Yeah.
No.
It's real. Think of Nightmare on Elm Street meets Cheech and Chong.
Yeah. Are these like Netflix things that you can find? No. Okay.
Netflix won't have them. Do you have
I'm
Tubi?
sure.
Do you have
The
Tubi
dark
TV? There's an app called Tubi.tv. It's a website you can go on too. It's a free app. They're all on there.
Oh, I think we do have that. I'm pretty sure we do.
It's not on the dark web.
No, it's not that bad. There's
Or it
some
could
weird
be on YouTube or something like that too. So.
Yeah.
There's weird
YouTube's
shit
got
on the dark
everything.
web. Like,
YouTube's a dark web.
I don't know if you guys have explored the dark web. I haven't, but I have friends that have shown me some shit. Nope, I'm not going down.
Oh
that
yeah.
rabbit hole.
No, thank you. You can definitely get there too fast too.
Yeah, if there's a mason jar or a cup involved, do not watch it. I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
No.
So what is that? If you don't mind me asking, what is that picture in the background? I noticed there is a bunch of them actually, blank pictures.
Yeah, they're just
They're just blank pictures.
There's just blank I don't know.
Frames with
They're
nothing in them.
Yeah.
I like that.
The-
It
I
actually
like that.
matches
I
with
think
the
They used
wall.
to have
Really
pictures.
good.
The pictures fell out, and we just left the frame.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that. That's artistic.
Yeah, that
It
is. Brilliant.
Like,
I like it because it actually matches with the wall.
I like how
Yeah,
you said the
thanks.
pictures fell out, but you never put them back in. That is a lazy form of art, and I love it. I'm all
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a good idea. It's
That's a great idea
I'm
for when
gonna
people
start
come
doing
over.
it to all mine now.
Go for it.
Yeah, I want to do it
Steal
now.
our design
Mine.
ideas.
You could start messing with people when they come over and have like picture frames with like nobody in them, like
Yeah.
backgrounds, and be like, "We're
Yeah.
vampires." We don't-
You just describe what's in the photo and they can't see it, and you're like, "What's
Yeah.
wrong with
Yeah.
you?"
I need to start doing that because that's a really good aesthetic.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Halloween's
damn,
coming.
Halloween is coming. Is that your guys' favorite holiday?
I like it. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I do like ones that are a little more family oriented so we can get together. You don't really get together with your family for Halloween so much. So I do like eating a lot of food.
Depends on who you are. I mean,
I guess so. Yeah. We don't,
Hey,
I should say.
Us Australians don't celebrate Halloween, but people still go out and dress
Mhm.
up and stuff.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a minute since we've actually dressed up and gone out, I think. But well, only a couple of years. We played a show not that long ago where we dressed up. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love dressing up, but like we're adults, we can do that whenever.
Just make this your everyday.
Look at kids.
Look at kids. Well, what's weird is everywhere I go, people think I'm dressing up anyway because they're like, "Is that weird? Is that Weird Al?" No, it's not. I'm not. That's my
That's
father.
an easy costume for you.
Yeah.
Weird Al.
So
I also get Claudio Sanchez of Coheed and Cambria.
Oh, I'd have to look at that one.
Have you guys gotten any celebrity lookalikes that you've gotten?
I get a few people. I got Tovlo once. I remember that I actually thought was kind of pretty good. I get Mila Kunis a lot. I get people with big eyeballs, mostly. As long as their eyes are big, they look like me.
I'm the same way with curly hair and a beard. So you're
Yes,
good.
right. Yeah.
I got Seth Rogen once, and I'm like, I don't see it.
What?
But okay.
No.
How about you, bro? You get anybody weird or off the wall? that people think you
Not
look like?
lately. When I was younger, people would say Eddie Vedder and Chris Cornell,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, he's got the curly hair too.
kind of the same physique, kind of the same height and same
Mhm.
build, as those guys, and
I can see Eddie Vedder a little bit.
Mhm.
yeah, but nah, not too much. One person said Snoop Dogg if Snoop Dogg was whiter.
I think you look kind of like a young Oprah Winfrey. Like
That was the weirdest one.
you know how
like that
awkward
one.
were they under the influence? Because that's a weird thing to say to somebody. You look like a
Maybe,
Snoop.
I don't know.
Very strange.
Well, Snoop is tall and skinny, I mean, that's probably the only similarity.
You guys look like Snoop Dogg and Whitney Houston. That's
Thank you. He's beautiful.
Yeah, we get that all the time.
Yeah.
man. Snoop Dogg though, that's a good one though. At least you're calm, cool, collected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, what I'd give to have that man's money.
Hey, he's
It's
making
easy to be cool.
what is he making, breakfast cereal now?
Yeah, he's got breakfast cereal. He has his own like cannabis strain. He has his own cannabis shop. He cooks with Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
Like he's
He has
also
wine. His wine is good too, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he also owns Death Row Records now.
Does he? I didn't know that.
He just bought it off of Suge Knight.
Cool.
Damn.
Yep. And rumor has it he might be signing Eminem, which is going to be kind of weird.
Ooh, isn't that? I don't know.
I don't know how that works, but I think you're right. It is.
Coast.
Yeah.
Coast.
It's just crazy. It's nuts that this is 2022 is a weird year.
Yeah, it's been weird years, but 2022 is definitely strange.
Like we got Motley Crue on tour with Poison and Def Leppard. Ozzy Osbourne just released a new album. Like, what year is this? Like, really? Like,
yeah. Yeah, step back in time.
it is the fucking 80s again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, like, no disrespect intended, but Motley Crue, it's not the 80s. I saw them in concert and
You did?
Same.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I've only seen the clips and, you know.
Big Mac 103.
103.
I saw them on that tour
Did you? Oh.
twice.
Yeah, I've seen them twice.
There's
too.
a couple of people who did the subtitles under his
Yeah.
It gets pretty funny.
My favorite is when he goes, "Wah!" and it shows that karate guy.
That was kickstart my heart. I actually showed that
Yes.
to a friend of mine, and then she loved that song so. She loved that song so much. She's like, I didn't think I could listen to that song anymore after hearing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've said this many times. My favorite Motley Crue record will always be the 1994 self-titled album with John Corabi on vocals.
The Grunge album.
Yes.
I've never heard that.
You really should give it a chance, but don't go into it thinking it's Motley Crue.
It did
Okay.
it did okay, but it doesn't sound like anything they did before that.
Yeah.
No, because it wasn't. John Corabi has said in interviews too, it wasn't supposed to be Motley Crue. Management had them signed to a contract where they had to release 2 more albums. So they had to use the Motley Crue name. But they didn't want to be Motley Crue anymore. And then John Corabi got fired after the 94 album, and they brought back and they used all of Corabi's music for the next album with on vocals.
Like he sings fine on records, but live it's just like no.
Dude, you say he sounds good on records. Did you hear Like a Virgin when he covered that Madonna song?
No.
Yeah, I
Okay.
take that one back. Yeah,
It's
it's pretty bad.
Like a virgin. Wow.
It kind of starts off really slow, then it kind of like picks up the beat a bit. But it's
Yeah.
just-
I really love their Saints of Los Angeles album though. But that was a 6 a.m. album, but with Vince Neil singing. That's like it was nuts. It was nuts. What's your favorite 80s metal band, if you guys have one? They're gonna say Motley Crue.
I
Watch it.
like Iron Maiden.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I would probably go. I mean, because that voice, boom, amazing.
Yeah, I like Iron. I mean, there's a few kinds of metal in the 80s. There's
Yeah.
your thrash, your power metal, and the hair metal stuff. I think for power
Megadeth.
metal, I got to go with Iron Maiden, but I also like Judas Priest. They're probably a close second.
Mm.
Fuck
And then
yeah.
for thrash, I like Megadeth and Metallica, of course.
Have you listened to
And-
Megadeth's new album?
Yeah, I did listen to it. It's good.
It's good. Yeah, it's one of my favorite ones that's came out
That's
so
great.
far. I think.
Yeah, it's really good.
So
And then
you said
for the hair bands, I like Cinderella,
so good.
and Skid Row.
Mhm.
I listened to all of it, once upon a time. But
Do you like modern Skid Row? Or do you prefer
Uh,
Bach era?
no, I'm talking about the first 2 albums.
Sebastian Bach era.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
The
people.
latest stuff's
Yeah,
not
when
too
he could
bad.
really, really wail.
They're actually starting to go back to their original sound though, but with the new vocalist.
Mhm.
So I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty
good.
good. So you said two thrash bands, Megadeth and Metallica. Let's ask this little question: Megadeth or Metallica, if you had to pick.
He'd pick Megadeth.
I'm a Megadeth guy. Yeah.
We're best friends now.
Yeah. I'd pick Metallica for sure. But both
I
are
was
great.
like that too. Then my brother got me into Megadeth, and then I started to appreciate Megadeth more.
Yeah,
Here's why I prefer Megadeth more. Megadeth never released Lulu or Saint Anger.
It's
like-
a good
The
album.
closest they came was Risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Risk is at least like a good album in a way. It's not a good Megadeth album. But if
Yeah.
you look at it as a album from a different band or whatever, it would have been more successful.
Well, their producer was like a Nashville country guy, and he wanted,
Mhm.
push them towards that sound, and
That's interesting.
it didn't work
Yeah.
out the greatest. But there's a few gems on it, actually.
It was good. I like their song Crush 'Em that was on that album.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that the last album with Marty on guitar?
Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah, then he wanted to do his own thing because he didn't want to play metal anymore.
He didn't
Yeah.
even want metal. Yeah.
He does classic rock now more so, and like more of a classical sound,
Yeah.
which is insane. Kind of reminds me of Randy Rhoads a little bit. I don't know if you guys know about before he died, but he was planning on leaving Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, I
'Cause
didn't know
he-
that he was planning on leaving. No.
Not like disagreement or anything, but from what I heard, he wanted to become a classic music teacher.
Tato? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I've heard too.
He had a school and everything. He was going to leave Ozzy and like do like this stuff, which is kind of weird how to think like if he would have lived, where it would have went.
Right. Yeah.
Like we could have ended up with like Ozzy Osbourne, No More Tours Part 97 with Randy Rhoads.
Yeah.
But then if it wasn't for like Randy Rhoads, and it wouldn't be like guys like Zach Wilde.
Well, did
As well.
you hear that video? It was a live video of him with Quiet Riot. I don't know if you guys are a fan of Quiet Riot, but they were doing a solo, and Randy Rhoads was the original guitarist. And he came out and started doing this weird guitar riff. And if you go back and listen, it's the intro riff to I forget what song, but it was a
Crazy
song
Train.
that Crazy
Crazy
Train.
Yeah.
I think it was. It was the beginning riff of Crazy Train, which I'm like interesting because that song didn't come out till like after Randy had passed.
Mhm.
And then he did another one. It was the intro riff to Mama, I'm Coming Home.
Wow.
Like it seems like a lot of these guitarists are like, hey, let's use stuff in tribute to him.
Yes. Right.
Which
That's
is
actually pretty cool.
which is insane but cool at the same time.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite Megadeth record, since we were talking about Megadeth just now?
Probably Countdown to Extinction, but I like Euthanasia and Rust in Peace as well.
Great albums. Great
Like-
album.
They're all really good, though.
Mhm.
They all kind
Mine at the moment is A World Needs a Hero, because that album is very underrated.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I really liked Kill 'Em All. No.
Death Magnetic was good. No. if only if it was like mastered properly. But yeah.
I actually had a friend one time. I'm like, dude, why did you do this? He went and saw Metallica live, and he was wearing the Mustaine Wrote 'Em All t-shirt.
That's hilarious.
Over half of those riffs are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first two albums, I think. First
The
three.
Four Horsemen. The Four Horsemen was actually Mechanics, which was on the first Megadeth album. Fun little trivia for you guys. But what all do you guys want to promote before we cut this live off?
All right. Let's
What
promote.
Let's promote. You guys got a new song coming out. You guys got
Yeah.
stuff to talk about. Let's do this.
Yeah, we have a rehearsal coming up in like a few minutes here.
That's why I was trying to cut it off a little bit, because I know
Yeah,
you guys
you're
said about
good.
30 minutes.
You're good. So we have, if anybody is in Wisconsin, we actually do have 2 shows this week. We have one on Thursday, and that is in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. It's at Joel's Four Corners with the Lonely Ones.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then on Saturday we're in Janesville, which is Madison, right by Madison, with the Black Moods and Naked Gypsy Queens.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
That, yeah.
I need to check out the Naked Gypsy Queens because I've never heard of them, but I have heard of the Lonely Ones.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all good. There's that. We have another music video obviously coming out. So our YouTube channel is Bourbon House Official. Facebook is the same, Bourbon House Official on Facebook, and Instagram, Bourbon House Official as well. We're also on TikTok. Bourbon
nice.
House and yeah. Doing lots of stuff with all that. We're on Twitter if that's your thing. We're Bourbon House _ on that. We have a website and email list and all of the things. BourbonHouseRocks.com.
There's so much socials to keep up with. It's so hard.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you guys have something that like posts to all those for you, or do you do it all individually? Because I know there's cheat ways to do it.
We do it all individually. There's, you can cross promote because there's people who are like, this is my thing and I'm going to be on this, and I'm, they're not going to go to be on everything because they don't have to. But we do. So yeah, I just kind of cross post. But
well, everyone go check out Bourbon House. They have a new music video and single coming out very soon. Keep an eye out on that. We will promote the hell out of that. Just let us know when it comes out and stuff, and we will put it out there.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Thank you.
And go on their website, check them out. And you guys were a blast. You're more than welcome to come back on the show whenever you're ready to promote an album, a tour, or even if you want to hang out, if you come out to the Pittsburgh, Columbus area.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're fun. Thank you for being fun.
No problem.
Or even if you come to Australia, you know where to find me.
Yes.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for coming on the show, and you guys rock.
Thank you. You rock too.
And as always, don't forget to subscribe and live long, rock hard.